We're on the way to Praia de Campeche.
Good morning.
Morning. Today we're gonna explore Avenida Campeche de Principe. Oh, sorry. Avenida Pequeno Principe.
Let's redo it one more time.
It's okay.
We're heading to the Can you please?
Small Prince.
Avenida?
Small Prince.
So, talk you down the memory lane of where the Pequeno Principe Avenue started. While on our way to our brunch.
This is what our daily walk to the beach looks like. It's right in the middle of some kind of swamp. A lot of locals, so it's not as crowded usually, but today is a weekend. We wanted to share the more livelier part. Usually it's just a couple of folks here and there. Today it's very lively and the sun is out, so I think if you watch our previous video, you're a bit familiar with this way. So this is where we did the first impression of Campeche. So fun fact, Praia de Campeche. Praia means beach. So there are several beach here actually quite a lot in Florianopolis. Maybe more than 10, would you say? So we'll try to, in our stay here, we'll try to cover a few of them. I don't think we can cover all of them, to be honest. So we'll go wherever is near, and then we'll document them.
It's actually good weather today and it's weekend, so there's a lot of people at the beach right now compared to the other days. So we're here, and I think we're here for 1 week now, right?
1 week, yeah.
Most of the days this week is obviously pouring rain the whole time. There's only like 2-3 days of sun. So this day is actually the perfect day.
So what happens is when the sun comes out, everybody's out.
Yeah.
And usually when there's no sun, it's a ghost town, which is expected, to be honest.
There's less people.
Less people.
It's actually feels like no one's around.
Yeah.
And now there's a bunch of people.
And it's also weekends. So.
Weekends.
And
yeah.
if you watch our Sao Paulo video, the Brazilians take their weekends very seriously. Almost all the places you can go, it's fully packed, so
yeah.
we can expect pretty much the same on the beach. So yeah,
Actually, storytelling time. If you guys are not familiar with Pequeno Prince, it's the name in English called The Little Prince. It's a famous book written by
Antoine de Saint-Exupéry.
And they call it here, apparently based on our Airbnb hosts, they called them here Zuperi. I'm not sure why, but it's spelled as Z-E-P-E-R-R-I. Zuperi.
So they actually named a whole street after Antoine de Saint-Exupéry, because they really are fond of him. So while he was starting the route between Europe and Brazil, so he would often stop over here in Campeche.
Yeah.
Or Campeche. I don't know. I'm not sure what the pronunciation is.
Let us know what's the right pronunciation.
Campeche or Campeche?
Right pronunciation of this place, is it Campeche or Campeche?
So the local farmers or the local residents, they really liked him so much that they named one whole street after him. So Avenida Pequeno Principe, which is the Portuguese name of Small Prince. So we were gonna, and it's also the main attraction here in this area. So we'll explore that whole street. A lot of tourists and restaurants reside in that area.
We've noticed a lot of Brazilians here are pretty nice. Well, most of them, and even in Sao Paulo when we're there. But here, whenever we cross past them, they always say bom dia, especially at the morning. When we walk on the way to the beach, everyone's greeting you. Even with the people at service, like the people who works at the hospitality. Whenever we eat somewhere or buy something, even if we don't speak Portuguese, they're trying their best to help us and accommodate us, which is really nice. Even our host in an Airbnb,
they're also not too judgmental if
You
you
can
don't know how to
understand.
speak the language.
Yeah.
Like they understand.
yeah,
And they also speak a bit Spanish, some of them.
some of them,
But
yeah.
here in this area, a lot of them speak English. I'm
Yeah,
quite surprised.
actually, yeah, a few of them, not a lot.
Yeah, that's the store owners most.
Yeah. And this is what it looks like right now as of the weather, and it's weekend.
It's quite a walk on the way to the.
It's quite a walk on the way to the Pequeno Principe, is it? Pequeno Principe Avenida? Or Avenida Pequeno Principe? We're on our way there. This is our actual view every morning, every time we walk here, if the weather is nice. But if it's raining, we can't really walk further far.
Like, if you don't know we were in Brazil, you wouldn't be able to tell. I
Yeah.
feel like it has Australian vibes.
Yeah.
Like the beaches in Australia have the similar fine sand and number of people.
We're actually kind of surprised how there's a lot of nice beaches here in Brazil. And I was like, how come it's just Bali in Thailand? I was like, Brazil,
You guys need to visit.
Brazil, you guys need to visit this country. The
And it's
beach
perfect
are
for
nice, the
learning
people are
surfing.
nice.
No,
Yeah.
because I see a lot of
Pro
pros,
surfers.
actually.
Yeah, because actually they're
Everyone's
what do you
bringing-
call it? The waves here are perfect for surfing, and a lot of surfers are here actually. And I don't know if this is a typical vibes on like social media, because most of the time, or maybe it's just on us, we usually just see Rio de Janeiro, the famous spot in Brazil. We didn't realize there's much more. There's a lot of hidden gems in Brazil, like this place. They call it Magic Island, right? Florianopolis or Floripa, they call it. Yeah.
It was a more conscious decision not to go to Rio because it is already, I would say, I don't know if overrated is the word, but it's over touristy already. I think everybody knows about Rio. If you know us, you know our channel, it's more exploring the unknowns,
Yeah.
embracing the unknown.
If we have a chance to like not go around much people, it's much better. Yeah, it's just us. It's just our vibes. Sometimes we do love crowded areas, sometimes we don't.
We just like stuff.
Yeah.
But funny thing is, I haven't read the book or Little.
Yeah, we haven't read it yet.
I read like the overall themes, and actually one of the main themes of the book is enlightenment through exploration. I think it reflects what Antoine was experiencing when he was flying all over the place.
He's actually an aviator.
He's a pilot,
Pilot.
and so I think he put into words what his experience was when he was visiting here. And so, and at the end of the story, if I read correctly, the little prince came back home, so he realized what he appreciated, which is what I think Antoine also did. So,
Yeah.
but it also is the same theme as what we're doing. It's more enlightenment to exploration. So it's very interesting. So I think we'll catch you there when we get there.
that's why this place reminds of us Australia, is how active these people are. Look how many sports they have here. We're really able to capture everything. Yesterday there's like a father and a son
Doing
doing a
jiu-jitsu
jiu-jitsu
on the beach.
on the beach. They're also playing a tennis. I don't know what they call it. Oh, they're actually doing it there right now. They're holding a board on their hand.
Oh, it's not volleyball. It's like soccer, but
Soccer, but
with the other team. They're
Yeah.
playing volleyball, but without their hands. So it's
Okay.
like soccer.
Yeah.
I don't know what they call it.
and the other one I thought it was a tennis, but it's not. I don't know what
Like they're holding a ping pong kind of
Yeah.
racket, but a bit bigger. I don't know what it's called.
Guys, this is what we're talking about. A lot of people here are very active, running, doing their yoga, lifting. They actually have like a public area here where you can do your workout as well, which is over there. Been seeing that people
There's
do
the
their workouts here.
what do you call it? Self-made gym.
Gym, yeah.
Just like bottles of sand with weights and then do pull-up. An open air gym. You can see the culture in Brazil.
Yeah, Brazilians. And how nice they are here. We're still not there yet. I think we've been walking for probably 30 minutes now.
So if you wonder how we get our daily exercise while traveling around the world, we just walk.
We just walk.
And it's
We love to walk.
usually a lot of walking.
Yeah. Even sometimes even if we don't like the area, we still walk. Right? So yeah, later on we'll show you a symbol where you will realize the little prince. The little prince on the board and how they're really proud of it.
I thought he lived here for some
I thought as well. But he's
thought
not.
the family settled here, but they're just really close with the family of the author of the little.
Antoine.
He's more than just an author.
Yeah, he's more than just an author. He became close with the locals here in Campeche. And we'll show you where we usually go for when we have time to have snack. But we don't usually go there that often. We've been there, what, once, twice now?
Yeah, couple of times. Because their meatball is are my favorite. Like if you saw the first
We'll show
video,
you a clip because we've been there. Mel loves to order their meatball.
it's huge. It's like a protein ball.
I don't know if they call it, it looks like an empanada for me. There's like, it's a bread where there's like stuffings of chicken, sometimes beef inside, and a lot of different ingredients, especially cheese. But yeah, I'll put the right name once. So we're almost there, almost there.
This is the most crowded it will be, so we probably won't be able to talk as much
And
once.
that's where the Prince Avenida is actually, where the people are.
Yeah, see,
We're gonna head in
this is the impact of the Little Prince in this
area.
area. How well it
We'll
brought
show
people
you.
together.
Show you a few restaurants on the app on the way to where we're gonna have our breakfast. Is it volleyball or They're kicking the balls.
You're using their hands.
Is it like-
They can't use their hands.
No, what's that? Is that football? But I don't know. I can't really tell.
Volleyball setting.
Yeah, guys, let us know what's probably football, but like there's a net going there. So yeah, you can also rent. I think you can also rent chairs and umbrellas here. Few people gonna approach you if you want to rent, but they're not really aggressive. Yeah.
Here in this spot.
And we're trying to get. Oh, this is much more than the usual.
This is the most crowded.
And the weather is actually perfect today. It's sunny, but the wind is actually kind of cold, which is perfect. Huh?
But there's
Oh
a
yeah,
site.
that's the name. Pequeno Principe. Well, we haven't been to that restaurant, so we don't know. But you can see where the actual avenue is if you've seen this restaurant. So it's kind of a bit of a climb. Oh, there's more people here now.
Pretty crowded.
Yeah. I was just trying to remove his slippers. There's more people now compared to the other days that were here. Because it's weekend as well. Oh, and the road construction on the road is still happening. Oh, is this the actual Açaí? I didn't notice, or they moved. It's actually an Açaí, a dessert area.
Yeah, this one.
Guys, this is what we're talking about. You know when you're in a Pequeno Principe Avenida? If you've seen this
A lot
store.
of restaurants are named after.
Yeah. As you've noticed, they have a lot of restaurants, desserts, and even clothing here.
That's our favorite cafe here.
This is our favorite cafe.
We always eat there.
We're gonna head now to where we're gonna have our breakfasts. But the whole area, this whole street, is named
Venido.
Avenida Pequeno Principe,
And
named after the writer of the Little Prince
And you
book.
can see it's still not finished.
Yeah,
but
it's still not
very-
finished.
Fairly new, so you can see it's an untapped
Yeah.
beach here. So you
Yeah,
can
I've heard
see-
Campeche is pretty new. Guys, let us know if we're saying it wrong. But we're gonna head there and we'll try to focus on walking because we might.
So when you come here, the road will be probably finished because they quite do it really fast.
Yeah.
Like when we came here, it's all you can really walk on it. But now
Oh, there's more store in front. On weekdays, there's none.
there's a bus.
There's even a bus dropping you grade. So they have stores here. Even got desserts and what? There's a few clothing store, but that's it. So we're gonna head there. So we'll be having another 30 minutes heading to the restaurant or the cafe that we're gonna have our brunch.
The bus is right behind you.
Okay, see you there. You can see the art on the wall. There's art here.
A
We
lot of
haven't
the
been
walls-
to the Preco de Batman in Sao Paulo.
I was gonna say because a lot of the walls here in Brazil have these kinds of art.
Yeah.
They call it art, the graffiti slash art.
Graffiti/art.
And it's not really, it doesn't feel like graffiti because they put a lot of thought
Effort,
in it
yeah.
and effort. So,
And they express their feelings by doing that.
but you see a lot of it throughout Brazil.
Yeah. And now we're walking on the Pequeno Principe Avenida.
So this whole street all the way to the end. It's not all of them have stores next to each other,
Yeah.
but it is the main tourist spot here in Campeche.
Yeah. It's actually pretty crowded today compared to the normal days.
Yeah.
It's actual traffic. Try to cross the road.
One thing to note about crossing the road here, so as you know, there's different ways to cross the road every time we're in different countries. Here, they don't really stop fully for pedestrians. You got a time crossing the road. So you see,
Yeah, they don't really stop on
you
pedestrians.
don't take priority. It's just like this is just a guide.
So whenever you're in a new country, try to check first how the locals or the people around you cross the road. Don't assume that every car will stop for you.
It's like cross, but here it's more you gotta be conscious of when the cars are coming.
I noticed this Avenida means avenue, is
Yeah.
it? Or
Yeah.
just Avenida?
Avenue.
Oh, is it the same?
Yeah.
So
Or
this is more on like a commercial type of area.
Okay. Well, there's not much here. We'll keep walking until we get there. Walking in the streets of Brazil. Feels like kind of feels like Bali as well, don't you think?
Açaí.
And guys, you need to try Açaí in Brazil.
Here in Brazil, you see a lot of açaí.
Açaí is originally comes from Brazil. We've tried it in several countries before, but in Brazil, it's literally in almost every street. We saw one in the gas station before. And the most popular one here, I noticed the brand is Oakberry. It's also exported.
Yeah, in Sydney they also have oak beer.
But I think that one is the high-end one, but you gotta try the other ones as well. It's pretty
The
good.
local one.
This is different stores here. You can see everyone's going to the beach.
Yeah. Everyone's just walking, grabbing their bike.
Would you say it's walkable? I mean, if you're staying near the beach, you can, but it is quite a walk. There's also quite a lot of CrossFit training here as well, like gyms. See this one?
Yeah, CrossFit Campeche.
They have even in our area. There's a lot of CrossFit gyms.
I think they call it Campeche, not Campeche.
Campeche, or Campeche. What I noticed, what I learned from the Brazilians and Portuguese, things do not pronounce as they are spelled.
Yeah.
So even like dos, or like sais is shaish.
Even their siete in Spanish is 7.
Shaish.
Is 7. Saish is 6.
Even like credito is credish. Is it credish?
Yeah.
So if it's already
Even their one is and I think for women they pronounce it uma. If you're a man, you should say
So,
if I'm correct.
So that's why we're not sure why.
Let us know if
we're not sure how to pronounce Campeche. Campeche.
Very complex too.
I feel like Campeche is like really Filipino.
Yeah, Filipino accent embarrassing.
I reckon the chances is more.
If we're pronouncing it wrong, guys.
Yeah, let us know down in the comment. I saw before. I didn't want to disturb your train of thought, but there was a laundromat before that says Pequeno Prince Laundromat.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, behind you.
So yes, we're on the Avenida. Right on time when I'm saying something.
He censored you. So there are quite some people walking here as well, not just us. So if you like walking, it's alright. Like there are a lot of nature. You can see a lot. There's like cows in the open.
Is that horse or am I blind?
Cows, it's cows. I noticed like their cows are a bit thin compared to Sydney. Sydney, the cows are pretty huge. But their barbecues here, the barbecues here are wow. The sausages, the
meat,
churrasca, they call it.
Brazil is mwah.
Yeah, I was gonna say. Chef's kiss. Okay, I hope we're near, but it's a long way ago.
My clothes is like this. I get burned really easily because of a Filipino ancestor.
Ancestry.
Try to lift my. But it's too late because I guess it's still white.
Okay, we'll keep walking.
Okay, we're already here at Tekapo Café. We're just figuring out how to cross the road. It's actually in front of another restaurant here, Sehat. But we haven't tried that one. Oh, there's actually a cross trainer just beside
right
it.
next to it.
We can actually cross now. Okay, we're here. So the name of the cafe is Tekapo, Art of Brunch. Gonna eat there. You have your menu. Guys, look at the sign. It says on the wall, life is a combination of beach and brunch. So it's our first time trying out this cafe. The vibes here is actually pretty nice. There's actually CrossFit just beside them, but I think it's closed today, or maybe it's just too early. And this is what this cafe looks like. Well, it's just there. So it's just beside where Sihat is, just over there, beside that one. And yeah, we ordered. We'll show you what we ordered. We only got coffee and our brunch. So this is our breakfast and lunch.
Quite far from the beach, to be honest. Like,
Yeah.
it took us almost.
The
If you walk,
actual,
is like 30 minutes.
if you Google it, it's like 30 minutes walk. But because it's so hot, we anticipate how we forgot how freaking painful the sun is. And we already put a sunblock, but for some reason it's still painful. So we realized we're halfway there, but we decided to grab an Uber on the way
If it
here.
was a bit more cloudy, it would have been much better.
Yeah.
But it's pretty hot.
Yeah. Obrigado. So we have our coffee. It's over here. Americano. And then while we're waiting for our meal. Perfect for a hot weather. Yeah.
Should have gotten iced coffee.
Iced coffee instead.
Just realized.
Anyways. Your food has arrived. Mine is on the menu it says chicken tikka masala, and Mel has his beef stir fried.
So good.
There is like a few vegetables, probably soy sauce, and is that chili? The one
Yeah.
on top. How is it? Oh, I can't wait for you to try the meat.
And I noticed they don't have spoon here in
Yeah.
all the restaurants. It's just so if you're eating rice,
Yeah.
you use the fork to eat
When
the rice.
Asians are trying to figure out how to eat rice without the spoon. But how's the meat? Is it tender? Brazilian meat. It's good. Can I have one? I was like, why do you have it? I want to try it.
If this is not for the vlog, I'll be like, no.
Look at the sauce and look at the meat. Looks juicy. With that chili. I'm not sure if I
Just eat.
do want to have the chili. I'm gonna grab a few vegetables. Oh, they also have nuts. I noticed. I'm gonna try it. It's actually good.
This is
Longer meat.
this is not in the menu because this is like the dish of the day or the week or something. But
This
the
one? I
meat
think that
and
one.
the beef here is next level.
Yeah, so they do change their dish every once in a while. So this is like chicken tikka masala. I think it's on bread.
Yeah, this is Indian cuisine.
Let me try it.
Like it.
Mm.
Is it?
Yeah, I miss it.
So
I
good?
actually like this type of food. Back in Sydney, I love getting this type of
Back when we lived in Singapore, we
In Singapore,
always eat it. So when we get to Singapore, we'll show you the best places to eat
Yeah.
local food.
Especially in Singapore, there's a lot of curry.
And a lot of hidden gems.
Hidden gems. Like
yeah.
Michelin type of gems.
Yeah. The hawkers there are Michelin star level, so we'll take you around in Singapore. Okay.
Yeah. So, I'm gonna enjoy this and catch you later.
Catch you later in dessert.
In dessert.
See ya.
Okay, our
So
dessert
disappointed.
spot is closed. we forgot to check it. It's Vega Acai,
Yeah.
and better luck next
We were
time.
supposed to get Asahi,
We're
but
probably gonna try an Acai somewhere.
you see, there's like, I just wanted to show like there's a jiu-jitsu
What?
class there.
Oh, really? Yeah, there's actually
A lot of jiu-jitsu classes here.
What do you think? Should we walk back? I don't know what this one is.
This is a Masons building. Yeah, Freemasons building. So there's looks like there's a lodge here. Grande Logia. All the Freemasons building are usually.
Actual Principe, Pequeno Principe.
Yeah, there's a lot of Freemasons building everywhere in the world.
Yeah,
so
and they're actually nice. And
they're
this
pretty
one's
good.
actually one of them.
because they are Masons. So
Yeah.
I mean the
Structure,
architecture
yeah.
pretty nice.
So,
Cool. Okay, we'll figure out.
okay, we'll probably either go home or find a place where we
So
can
say
eat massage.
goodbye if we end this.
We're gonna say goodbye.
If we don't find
We don't
any more
find-
Acai.
So we're heading here. So we're already here at Biome Asahi Bar and Cafe. I don't know if you can see the screen. So we're already here. We grabbed an Uber from
It's a
where
bit farther than
we are. From Vega.
the Pequeno Principe Avenue.
Yeah, so we're here in Pateo Campeche, where Pateo Campeche is, and we're heading to this Asahi place here. We're gonna try it out.
We're
It's actually
craving Asahi now, but the one was closed. The other one was.
yeah. So this area is closer to our Airbnb, much closer. So we decided to try the one over here, and we'll see if it's good. It's freaking hot today, though. I didn't notice how freaking hot it can go. It's only 12, but like it's scorching hot.
Let's go order Açaí.
Which one do you want? I hindi got one. What tropical?
Let's just get one large Acai and then we'll share.
Oh, but they have. Wait,
Can
so
I
which
fit
one do you want?
Let's just sit here.
What does that mean? Protecta?
Protein.
I want the one with peanut butter.
Biome.
We're getting the Asahi protein and cappuccino
You're getting it
again
Okay.
for some reason. So this one
Okay, you bring.
But
Get the
the
big one
big
and then we'll
one.
share.
and the cappuccino.
Okay.
And this place is
Look at the view.
I know. And like the weather is actually perfect as long as you're not in front of the sun for now. Is it hot?
It's perfect if the water is.
You're in
ice
front
cold.
of the if you're at the beach right now, it's perfect because the water is ice cold.
But if you're in the city,
The city, it's quite
and
hot.
you're working.
Yeah.
It's not.
It's not good.
I think
But yeah.
our Acai.
Our Acai is on the way and we're just waiting for it. Hola. Our Asahi. Obrigado.
We have honey here.
Oh, honey.
Vegan honey.
Okay. Obrigado. They got honey, the guy says. I love it here. They're pretty nice. The people here. Brazilians are so nice. He says they're honey so you can pour it. Yeah.
We often pass by this place, but it's almost always closed. So I think it
Yeah.
only open in weekends,
Weekends.
and it looks like it's definitely worth it.
There's actually protein powder inside because we chose the protein one.
And then there's
Version.
it's like
And there's fruits.
ice cream like acai,
Really? And there's nuts and
coconuts,
oats, is it? Granola?
almond, banana, and then
and
honey.
nuts, yeah.
Yes.
And then honey.
Perfect
And
acai.
then chia, I think.
Perfect acai in Brazil.
Yes. Is it good? Yum. Okay, we're gonna finish this now and enjoy this weather. Hoping for a few days to have a good weather here in Campeche or Campeche.